Fighting in the octagon ring requires high skill, focus, and full concentration. However, what if there are people who fight while dancing? Not only dancing, but Venom also doesn't even pay attention to his enemy. Very disparaging and no respect at all. But in fact, this man is able to defeat his enemies with a unique fighting style and beautiful strokes. But before we continue, please subscribe first for those of you who haven't. Also activate the bell button so you don't miss other interesting info. Michael Venom Page, or better known as Venom, is a boxer from Jamaica with kickboxer and MMA skills. Although fighting with an annoying style, but we have to admit that he is a great boxer. The man, who was born on April 7, 1987, is ranked second in the welter Bellator. And here's proof that Venom is an extraordinary boxer. 1. Versus Jeremy Holloway. The battle between Michael Venom Page, or MVP, versus Jeremy Holloway took place at the Bellator 153 event. In just a few seconds, Venom was able to land a beautiful right hook that hit Holloway's jaw. This makes Holloway fall and immediately catch Venom's leg to knock him down, but Venom manages to keep his distance. For a moment, Holloway occasionally threw his right hook, but Venom managed to escape. What happens next, of course, we already know. Yet, again Venom danced while giving Holloway a long stare. When Page threw his right hook, Holloway immediately caught Venom's body again to knock him out. The bottom battle soon ensued, where Holloway, who was on his back with his legs locked in a position by Venom. Holloway also gave a sign of surrender. Venom also celebrated by dancing. 2. Versus Giovanni Melillo. This time the greatness of the MVP was again proven by successfully overthrowing Giovanni with just one hit. MVP entered the welterweight class in the Bellator competition at the SSE Arena in Wembley, England. Success makes his opponent knock out in a relatively short time. Since the start of the fight, MVP tries to distract the opponent while changing the position of the stance. Giovanni, who looked doubtful, then tried to give a kick attack. Venom also swiftly gave Hook's right punch that was tight and hard towards Giovanni's cheek. The referee immediately stopped the fight, which was followed by a celebration from Michael Venom Page, and was accompanied by a boisterous crowd. Three. Versus Richard Kiley. The fight at Bellator MMA 227 takes place in Dublin, Ireland. The fight between Michael Venom Page versus Richard Kiley is in the welterweight event. Venom, a British MMA fighter, is scheduled to fight for 3 rounds against Kiley, a fighter from Ireland. In the early minutes of the first round, the two boxers watched each other for a long time. Kiley had fallen and there was a fight down for a while. The referee considers Venom to have committed a foul, so the fight starts again. This is when Venom managed to land his flying knee kick with a landslide and beauty. The flying knee was so fast that Kiley had no chance to dodge. So Venom's knee kick landed heavily on Kiley's left chin. The kick immediately made the host fighter stagger and fall knockout on the canvas. No less annoying, with other celebrations, the MVP also staggered in front of the opponent and continued with dancing. 4. Versus Ben Bishman. In his fight this time, Venom did a very charming kick with his tornado style. Okay, let's start from the beginning in 5 seconds of the opening bell, where Venom meets Ben Bishman in an octagon ring. Venom danced by twisting his arms, while jumping up and down, occasionally throwing punches at Ben. Ben's confused face looked like he was fighting something he had never seen before. If it wasn't a technique to distract the enemy, it was definitely a mockery of the opponent. In the next 60 seconds, Ben is caught off guard and a beautiful tornado kick lands on Ben's head. Venom's reaction after the kick was to be silent for a moment, facing the photographer perfectly, as if he knew the fight was over before it actually ended. Brother Venom, you know this Ben's brother has been training for years, fully dedicated to the big fights, and you even dance around when you fight him. 5. Versus Cyborg Santos. This is the worst injury ever in MMA. How could I not? In that match, Santos collapsed due to Venom's knee, which landed heavily on the forehead. It turned out that Santos had a very scary injury, namely a skull fracture. Referee John McCarty said he heard a sound like a baseball hitting a bat when Michael Venom Page's knee landed on Santos's forehead. But behind all that, what really became a byword was not because of Venom's knockout victory, but the celebration of the winner after hitting the opponent's knockout. As in the video, Venom celebrated imitating the popular mobile game, namely Pokemon Go. When the referee stopped the fight, Venom then put on a Pokemon hat, then threw a pokeball at Santos, who was lying in pain. Maybe, if Michael Venom Page knew what happened to Santos's forehead, he wouldn't have been celebrating too much. That's it, guys, the amazing performance of the one and only Michael Venom Page, or commonly abbreviated as MVP. Although annoying, but greatness, speed, and accuracy cannot be doubted. Share your opinion in the comments, don't forget to like and share. See you in another video. See ya.